Okay, good morning, and welcome to Touch Base Day. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you as I do every day. How are you all doing? Oh man, can I tell you, yesterday was a great day. We had some great folks on the stage yesterday, and I got to photograph many of them. Hold on, let me get this up here on this. Yeah, there we go. Let me prop that up a little higher. And man, it was great. So much fun. Soledad O'Brien. Y'all remember Soledad? How many of you remember Soledad from CNN, NBC? I think she's been on. She's had several anchor jobs, and it was so good to see her. I mean, I remember years ago, I was working at the Container Store, and I had the great opportunity to help her at the Container Store as she was she needed packing stuff for her house because she was moving after she had left CNN, and she was on her way. She had sold her apartment, and she was now moving away out of New York City. And so it was really fascinating talking to her, and and I was just helping her with supplies. And then now seeing her yesterday was really, I mean, wow. She did she was produced a film that was dedicated to moms and families that lost people in gun violence, majorly police gun violence. And it was so touching, so touching. At the end, when they had the quick Q&A, it was one woman, she stood up and she shared about her sister who lost her son to police officer gun violence. And man, it was when she was sharing, and then she talked to the mom that was in the film, and she says, "Who takes care of you? Who takes care of you when you're going through, when you are feeling lonely?" So she says her sister wakes up in the middle of the night and will call her, or just wakes up in the middle of the night and say, "I just want my son back. I just want my son back." And it was so impactful, so meaningful. I think people in the audience began to react. I mean, I was obviously photographing, but I was teared up. I was like, holy moly. And you just sit there and you go, why is it that in America, that this is American phenomena, another American phenomena that's unnecessary? Why are our Black boys and Black girls, Black men, Black women, are always the target of police violence? They don't do it with other races, or mainly they don't do it with white kids. They don't do it with white boys. They don't do it with white girls. And you know, then there was also a segment of this film, and they talked about how in America they also had lots of stats in this. I gotta give you the titles. I don't have my titles with me because I left it in the car. But I will attach it to it. Is a but it this is who's Netflix sponsored this one. That was so Soledad is something something of the town. Gosh, I'll get that to you. You know what? Let's just go get the book. Let's just get the book together. Let's do that. Let's do it together because it's too good to not mention. It's too good not to share with you. Oh, my pants are wet. That seat is a little damp. My buttocks is a little wet. Hold on a second. Let me get that for you guys because it's so important. I cannot not share it, you know? I got it. Oh, the door is opening. That means I can put my luggage in. My equipment. So let me do that. while I'm waiting. Oh, his stuff is already in here. My partner's stuff is already in here. Okay, give me a moment, y'all, as I get myself together so I can share with you. Okay, so I'm glad I got that out for you guys. And okay, there we go. Okay, walking the grass, walking the grass. Okay, so okay, let me get the pages for you. Okay, here we are. Are they? Let's see if they're ready yet. Okay, so let me get this to you Thursday. So let me give you the name. Oh, here it is. The name of the film is The Perfect Neighbor. This panel offers an early look at The Perfect Neighbors, a gripping new documentary from award-winning filmmaker. Oh wait, sorry, my wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry. Here it is. Wait until tomorrow. Oh, hey, hold on a second. Let me just make sure I get it right. Hold on a second. So that, oh, what's The Perfect Neighbor? Okay, so it is The Perfect Neighbor. Okay, centered on the tragic killing of Ajak Owens and the devastating impact of stand your ground laws, and the film explores the intersections of race, surveillance, and justice in America. There it is. The Perfect Neighbor. Ooh, guys, put that on your list. It will be showing on Netflix. If not, it should be coming out or it's already on Netflix. But check that out. The Perfect Neighborhood. Stand your ground, surveillance, and the stories we carry. Oh, it was just so it was so moving. So moving. And also there was another movie that I want you. Oh, it wasn't a movie. It was in the evening. We had the wonderful. Let me see here. Let me go here. So we had. It was supposed to be in the tent, but it was such an outpouring. So many people came out. Oh, make sure guys hit the likes if you're in the building. Hit the likes so people know we're here. Um, but yesterday we had the wonderful. It was called Fireside Chat. Oops, let me get that in the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. Fireside, Fireside Chat. And that was with Reverend Al Sharpton, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman Anya, Ayanna Pressley. Y'all, they brought the house down. There was so many mic drop moments between, I mean, all three of them. All You could not get a more powerful collection of people on the platform. Jasmine Crockett, y'all know Jasmine, and I got a selfie with Jasmine. I got a selfie with uh, Ayanna, Ayanna Presley, and after. But it was so amazing. I mean, they were dropping they were talking about the role of the Democratic Party stepping up, changing their platform, also making sure that they shared that the Democratic Party was a blame on some of what we have here, why Trump is in office. They talked about Trump. They talked about not being afraid. They talked about having community, stuff that we talk about here. The only way we're going to survive this is community, is building a bridge to one another, being committed to one another, helping one another, supporting one another, being there for one another. That's the only way we're going to get through. Like I mentioned yesterday, how many Black women were, it said one out of every five workers in government that worked for the government were Black women, and they were the breadwinners. They were bringing home great salaries. They were taking and putting their kids through school. They were helping their family. They were putting themselves through school. And the impact of what this mm, orange man is doing to our society and the people, man, it was so good. But anyway, let's say some good mornings. I didn't say good morning to you guys. Forgive me for not saying good morning. I just jumped right on in. First person in the building is Chris R. Yes, I see you, Chris. I see you. I see you. And the next person in the building was Kimmy Kim. Kimmy Kim says hi. Hello, Kimmy Kim. Okay, Kimmy Kim. And Kimmy Kim says political people were there. Yes, because they were sharing. I mean, they were sharing so much. It was intense. The conversations. Okay, let me just say hello, everybody. Let me just go back to the hellos. That's a whole topic. Yes, dear. Kelly says, good morning. I see you. I see you. I see you, Kelly. Kelly says, good morning. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. Who else is in the building? Oh, it's not that many of us today. Where is everybody? Okay, that's okay. We're here. And that's why we make videotapes. That's why this is all recorded. It will be seen. So back to Jasmine. Jasmine and Ayanna Pressley. Powerful, powerful Black women in the Congress. We need more of them. We need more of them in Congress. We need more Black women in Congress. We need, and Al Sharpton said something that was very powerful. And he was giving them their accolades. He was giving them their roses. He says, we need more women. He goes, he goes, he was sharing that when a lot of Black men politicians, unfortunately, would not step up to the plate, the Black women in Congress do. And and the dynamics of these women in Congress and their fire. I mean, I don't know if you guys follow Jasmine. I follow Jasmine all the time. I follow her, Miss Crockett. I follow her online all the time. She's in my feed, and she's been everywhere. I mean, after she left here, I think she left. I think she was here. I know she was here last. Oops, I know she was here last night. But I know also she was on the road. She had to go somewhere else because they were talking about flights and they were talking about this and talking about that. The woman is on fire to save this country. Ayanna Pressley is on fire to save this country. Man, and you guys know how I feel. But I tell you, I walked out of that building on fire, on fire. And then, Al Sharpton contributed in the beginning. He shared some stuff, and he really blew us away with some of the stuff he said. He was talking again. He talked about community. He talked about Black women in government. He talked about we need to pull our resources together. He talked about how the history of that when he was in the civil rights movement early on, that few people supported Martin Luther King, few people supported Malcolm X. He says back in those days, some churches wouldn't even allow Martin Luther King in their church. It's not like today where they've given all this honor and everybody wants to be on the bandwagon of loving Martin. MLK. But back then, he said a lot of churches would not even allow Martin Luther King in it. And I remember reading that in my history. I remember reading it. But it was good because Al Sharpton, Our Al Sharpton is part of that generation. He's like the bridge. He's a bridge between the early civil rights and where we are today. He's a bridge. He's a bridge to my generation and all of those that come after me. He is, but he is out. He was out there, but he knew these people. He was at those churches. He saw how they treated Martin Luther King, how they treated Malcolm X. He said when Malcolm X died, was killed, unalived, not one church would, not only one church. All the other churches were not available to do his funeral. There were no parts. They had no parts. The black church. The black church. So he was talking about, let's not be alarmed that we don't see a lot of black people out in the streets doing the thing, doing what they need to do, being a part of the movement. He said it's never been that way. It's always been the minority. The civil rights was not the majority. It was the minority. It was the minority of the people that were pushing the civil rights. The majority of the black population stayed home. The majority of the black population did nothing. The, so he says, let's not be alarmed today when we see that so many people are asleep. They're not even aware of what's going on. Man, Al Sharpton, every I remember when I was in high school. I mean, they painted Sharpton as a bad person. I mean, woo, the Republicans, the oh man, politicians, they gave him a hard time. But but he grew into himself, right? Then he ran for president. He works at MSNBC. He's an anchor person, has his own show, has his own organization. Speaking of organization, for those in New York, there's going to be a march on Wall Street by Al Sharpton's organization, sponsored, and it's going to be the information I'll have, but it's going to be on the 20. Oh God, it was in my head just now. I do believe it's the 16th. I'm sorry, the 26th or the 28th. I'll get that information to you, but it's going to be in Wall Street and a protest for the people. But guys, that was the encouragement. Is that they brought the house down last night. I mean, I saw some good stuff yesterday. Like I said, Soledad's film was great. But so after Jasmine spoke last night, back before, because it was a panel discussion led by the lady that was the congresswoman of Colorado. What's her? Let me see. Let me see. Is her name in here? Is her name in here? No, they didn't have her name here. But she was a good conductor. You ready, buddy? Okay, so Gary, go on the road. But it was it was a let me get my little camera here. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, there we go. It was a drop mic night. Literally, everything was a drop mic. But Al Sharpton closed it out. Oh, he closed it out, and it was, I thought, superb. I thought superb. He closed it out like a real old town Baptist preacher. And he talked about hope. He says, What do we do? What do we do when hope runs out? And I was like, What happens when hope runs out? I was like, where's he going with this? He says, because there are days and times that you are not going to have hope. You're going to give up. You're going to feel like giving up in this fight. As we fight for democracy, as we fight for our rights. He said, but he said, this old scripture. I said, oh boy, he's getting there. He says, hope, he says, when hope runs out, he says, you need faith. You need faith. When hope runs out, you need faith. And I've heard this scripture 1,000 times, right? He says, faith is the evidence of things not seen,
Thank you.
right?
Where's your
And that is, we need faith.
okay?
Faith is the evidence. And so I'm mixing up the scripture already. Hope is because, well, you know what I mean. All the Christian brothers and sisters out there. But man, and what a great way of the night. So, y'all, that happens. Got it excited there. Okay, we're going. I know you can probably still hear me. TB's in the building. What's going on, TB? I see Bryson's in the building. I see you. I see you guys. I see you in the building. And Kimmy, I guess still an element of fear. Yeah. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are afraid. But we can't have fear. Or if we do let it drive us to have some faith. It's all gonna work out and that we're going to become more smart. We're going to work smarter as we continue to move forward. We're going to learn how to navigate like Black people normally do, and we're going to make it through it. We're going to make it through. Thank you, Charlene. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, and faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. Thank you, Charlene. And let the church say amen. Thank you, Shirley. TB says the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yes, T. Thank you, guys. I know who you guys are. I know you guys are the believers in the building. I know. So that's always a good thing. That's why I love our community. All right. And let's see here. Okay, Bryson says, what's up? Right, we got you, Bryson. So today, what's going on today? Well, it's going to be a nice day today, y'all. We have, it's not in here, it's not on this page, but David Chappelle is going to be at the tent today. I mean, at the PAC, at the film festival. And going to be displaying his film. And he has a film. And it's a fundraiser for his high school, his old high school. So he's going to be there and talking about his film. So that's going to be fun. Now, there's never a dull moment with David Chappelle. So I don't know what to expect, but we are going to expect it's going to be funny. It's going to be crazy. But what I do love about David Chappelle is his ability to take everyday news and bring it into he makes a joke out of it, But the joke is so you can to know what's going on in the world today. He takes humor to inform, educate. Oops. And
I was gonna go.
so, okay, so David Chappelle is going to be there. That's going to be fun. And remember the film that we highlighted? We talked about the Ralph Lauren clip it on our program. We talked about it. We reviewed it. Well, that's going to be shown today, and there's going to be a panel discussion on that today on the Ralph Lauren and the Oak Bluffs, the Oak Bluffs campaign. So that should be fun. I don't think Ralph Lauren is going to be here. I don't. I didn't hear anyone say that. So, but I am curious to see how this all goes in the conversation, because it's still generating conversation on YouTube, and it's also generating conversation on TikTok. So people are very well informed of this Ralph Lauren campaign, and it's getting a lot of good reviews. But with good reviews, there's also some folks that are not so happy with the Ralph Lauren campaign. So you decide on which side you stand. I see here, Bryson. You should go to the film festival. This is up your alley. You saw him in concert. David David Chappelle. Hello, Janet. Janet's in the building. She says, "Good morning. Good morning." And Bryson says, "Today is the grand finale of the African American Film Festival." No, we have something tomorrow. I can't tell you on my YouTube channel right now, but I already mentioned it to you guys in private. But we have a special guest tomorrow. I'll let you know once it's posted. Is it posted out in the public yet?
I don't think. I don't think so.
Okay, so I can't tell you that. I can't tell you because of security reasons. But it's going to be now. That's going to be a grand finale tomorrow. Okay. Listening at work. Daisy's in the building. Hey, how you doing, Daisy? Make sure you guys hit the likes. You know how the algorithms go. You gotta feed the algorithms. You gotta feed the algorithms. So, oh, well, let's get my pages right today. Can't believe it's Friday, y'all. Already Friday. Friday is here. There's a bunch of short films. The short films this year, the short films have been really good short films. Um, there's a film called Tyler Perry. I think Tyler Perry's coming today, right? Nope. So no Tyler Perry today, but his film is being shown, and but there is a conversation after, so we'll see who shows up for that. And it's called Old Gray Mar or Mare. Okay. And then this evening, y'all know how I feel about her. We talked about her last week. Is Tracy Ellis Ross. There'll be days, but that's from Roku. They'll be sharing. They're the sponsors of that, and so that's this evening. And then at the late would be I Am Carl Lewis. So it's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me see if I can get some of these the pictures up here for you, because you know how I like to do that. Okay, and so this is Tracy Ross's Travel. There you go, Travel, right there. And then you see the other film there. I'm Carl Lewis, and I'm learning how to navigate this, y'all. But I'm not at my desk. So, in an old gray mare. Okay. Oh wow, the old gray mare. This is up my alley. Dementia is something many families face, an unwelcome shadow that slips and quietly as our loved ones age. Wow. This is, I mean, I have to see this one. When Stephen and Robin stop by Aline's house after returning from a relaxing cruise, their lives will never be the same. And Lord knows how I know how that is, right? That's like when I saw my mom and not be able to function and then had to rush us to the emergency. Dementia is real and it's affecting so many families. So this should be a good one. I see Bryson says Tyler Perry got a new film and Black and Beauty season returns on September 11th. See, Bryson, you need to be connected to these films, these festivals. Okay, so we're now rolling up to the pack, and our day is about to begin because at 11 o'clock we start out our day. Okay, so let's see what I can show you today. I'm going to show you some stuff today as well, like I did yesterday and the day before. Hey, Aya. Aya's in the building. She says, "Thank God it's Friday. Grand Rising, Ron, and everyone." I see you. I see you. And so here we go. Here we go. And so, any questions from you guys? Any questions? We have some time. We have some time. We have some time.
Can I park there in front of that Jeep?
Right here, not enough space.
Okay.
Not enough space, sir. Yeah, it's too tight.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Just
You, you didn't want to just go around? Oh,
no, that cheers and there's a barricade there.
uh, okay. We're getting squared away here. AS says dementia is worse than a thief. It certainly is. I watched my sister's father-in-law um uh have dementia, and it just gets worse and worse. Like my mother seems to have slowed down now that she's at the nursing home. Um, but you can tell it just keeps eating away at the brain, and so it's not a pretty sight. But you have to give the loved ones their best care.
Can you take my computer and the drone inside me, please?
Okay, so here we are, guys. We are here. Uh-oh. We are here, and I'm going to get myself. Hold on a second, as I get myself together. Look at that sunlight, right? Such a beautiful day. As they say, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay, let me get my little handle on. Okay, so thank you for joining me on this as when I get my bag out. Okay, and here, and then I'm gonna put this in here. Here we go.
Let's go now. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'll see you guys in the room.
All right, buddy.
Okay, so here we are. Oh wow, they get us ready for something today. I don't know what's going on today. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around like I did yesterday, so you can see what I'm doing. Hello, and let me see what time it is. Okay, it's 10:40, so I got about 10 minutes to spend with you. Question, Ron, what was the name of the movie about dementia? Very sad when a loved one changes or becomes violent. Oh, yes. The movie is called, hold on a second, let me get that to you. It's called Old Gray Mar. Old Gray Mar. That's Mare. Mare. Okay? Let me put that up. See if I can get that. Am I gonna get this right? Hold on a second. Uh, it's hard to get it on the screen, but yes, it's Old Grey Mar by Courtney Glode. Okay, so looks like the lines are forming already. The lines are forming already. Any other questions? Any other questions? He's like being a little famous with Jennifer Hudson. Who's being famous with Jennifer Hudson? She was so good. Jennifer Hudson was so good. Let me get this. I'm gonna switch this over so you guys can see in front of me. Okay, there we go. Can you see? Okay, so now what they're doing, it looks like they're setting up tables. Now that soulfully vegan wagon, people be loving that. That's the food. That is the food. Then you see the team over here. They're setting up the chairs. I don't know what's going on out here today. What's the chairs? What's this? What's happening for this?
We don't kind of know yet.
Oh, you're just setting it up.
Hey, we just
You're
said
just setting it up. Overflow. Oh, great. See all these amazing people, y'all. All these amazing people. And then over there's the art section with all the people with art. And and I see all my buddies there. And so, okay, so we're gonna make our way into, but 11 o'clock. This is, let me, I'm gonna park my suitcase, my equipment over here, and I'm gonna walk you guys in the lounge so you guys can see what the lounge looks like before people get started. So I'm gonna put my bag here and let's take a walk into the lounge. Okay, so this is the lounge area where there's speaking on the stage here. So there's two places in the pack and in the lounge. So I'll be out here for that as well and photographing the folks that will be speaking on the panel discussion right here. And you got the step and repeat out there. And then you have all the seating in the back there. And again, you have the one of the sponsors of non-alcoholic spirits, Madizi. I think I said it properly. And so there you have it. Okay. So that's what it looks like in here. Oh, you got the nice shirt. And so everyone's getting themselves ready. And I'm going to get myself in here, I think. So I'm going to roll my bag in as I do every morning. And you guys can see me as I set up and you see the people. Hello, 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 everybody. Okay. So there's lots of people, lots of people. Hello, 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 excuse me. And that's the merch, all the merch. Okay. Hello. And so here I am again, walking through, and and this is all the plants and flowers and stuff, decorations for everything on the stage and different stages. So here we go. This is a school. So during school year, during the school season, and that's the room where they have waiting room called the Vineyard Lounge holding area, which we were just there. And again, the media room where they do all the interviews. So that's how I do it. This is where it goes down. All the interviews. They have the cameras and all that stuff set up. And have you guys had a oh, let's see here. This is where the volunteers hang out. And then this is my area, staff only. Okay, who's in? Who's in? And there's those favorite ladies. Ladies. See if I see it. The ladies are in the building. And so we are starting our day. And Okay, so I'm gonna get myself unpacked here, and let me see. I can turn this camera around. So, any other questions, y'all? Any other questions? Um, let's see. So I have roughly 10 minutes, and then I'm heading out to the tent, and then I'll be heading into the pack. Um, everything is set up so nicely today, and so each day also with the film festival, what do you call it? It graduates each day, so each day becomes more busy. So it'll get busier today, and it'll be busier tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So, hey, Rashawn, I see you in the building. Happy Friday, Touch Base Daily family. Kimmy Kim says, enjoy the rest of the festival, Ron. Yes. And Rashawn said, good morning. Okay. And any other questions? Do you have any other questions? I forgot to put this on the screen, right? I forgot to put your questions on the screen. So, anyway, let me unpack. That's what we'll do. So as you can see, I'm already dressed. People are like, Ron, what are you wearing? Is that a bulletproof vest? No, it is not a bulletproof vest. It is my camera harness. This camera harness is by Cotton. And what it does is it prevents you from getting neck pain, and it keeps everything balanced on your body. And it just makes it easy to carry these big cameras around. There's a holster on the side. And then the big camera, which you saw with me having the big lens, is usually sits on this, and it clips into this little lock channel, and that helps. So all you photographers out there, and you do event photography, this is one you. I would suggest you purchase one of these. It's so important. You can check that out also in my descriptions. You'll see it in the descriptions. Um, my affiliation with Cotton. Okay, so first thing that comes out is the computer. So the computer, my wonderful computer, is here, and and what I try to use, because even the, what happens inside the pack, the short films, I don't usually have to be there until the end of the short films, unless there's some type of change. But um, however, in the tent, if something begins at 11 o'clock in the tent, then I should be there in the beginning, because sometimes they will take pictures and want to take pictures of the talent before the tent event begins. So that's why you see me getting everything together. So this is my camera of choice that I use for you guys that are new to this community. And and then I have to set all my plugs. So that way in between events, I bring the camera in and put it on the charger so that it gets charged. My flash gets charged. So that way I will always have power, and I will always have all my backups still ready in case I need them. But the backups are just emergencies. I like to keep everything. One of the things you do as a event photographer is lots of redundancies. So I back up everything like 3 times. So there's 2 discs in my camera that is photographing every event. Then I back up everything onto my. Oh, hold on a second. A message just came through. We just got a message, Brian. Bernard, we just got a message on your phone from, looks like, I'm not cued in yet. Um, from Jocelyn. Okay. I think it's Jasmine.
Yes, good morning.
I have a thing for y'all.
You do? Dave Chappelle, who's doing that one? We're all doing David Chappelle, I think. They want, because it's a yonder situation to where no phones and no cameras. They want, of course, when they come out, introductions, it's going to be a principal and a director who will intro the film. That's totally fine. The film is 2 hours. When you all come back, you don't stay for the film. They just want to capture like the first like 1 to 2 minutes of him coming out, but then no photography after that. Okay, so no photography after After he comes out. And stay on the stage. Yeah, he'll come out for 20 minutes. It's just him walking back and forth with the mic. After like the first 2 minutes, then they say no photography. Okay. Yeah, so just capture everything right when he comes out. Okay. Glad I'm here and I told you that. I'm glad you got that to us. So you so you guys see how it goes when we're doing this. You're getting behind the scenes clipping here. So are they doing a green room? They that let me check with Sony. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna ask. So so the talent also comes. Certain talents also have different rules um, that they um, that they abide by. So for people that are for venues to abide by, and for instance, like we took pictures of Jennifer Hudson, but we can't release those photos until they review those photos. So and which is understandable. Oh, that's another one from Sony and the guys. Is this anything I should know, Bernard? Let me just get my computer up. Hold on a second. Let me get the computer going. And so any questions? You guys are still with me though. I see you guys are still here with me. So okay, so I'm setting up my computer and let me get this plug in here. Oops. Why is that doing that? Hold on. There we go.
Are you have access to the Dropbox?
What's that?
Do you have access to the Dropbox?
No.
Okay, never mind. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, just put it in the Dropbox and then have them access it.
For the
For Magic City and for A24
okay.
for the last 6 events. So they want, I guess she's reading her emails now because she was able to read the emails prior to today.
You are you gonna just drop all of our stuff in there in the Dropbox? Okay. Yeah, they're all edited. They're all done.
Yeah, we'll have them access yours.
Yes.
I haven't
Okay.
all right, thanks.
Okay. So what I like to do is after every event, I like to try to come inside here into the office and I try to edit as much as I can. So that way, if the talent wants their photos quickly, a lot of times I know with politicians, that's why last night after we left here, I went straight to photographing I'm sorry, editing the photos from Jasmine uh, Crockett, and Ayanna Pressley and Al Sharpton, their segment, because in New York City, I work with politicians, and most politicians want those photos the next day so they can put onto their social media. So I kind of like anticipate what these folks might need. They may not know what they need, but I do know what I need. So what they need. So I got those photos. Now, the great thing about politicians, they don't usually have restrictions. So I will share those photos with you guys later on because I don't have time to share those photos with you today right now. But I took some amazing photos of Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. And y'all also, you know, I had to take the selfie. You know, I had to take the selfie. So that was my time with her. And let me get my next thing upset here. Okay. The next important thing is my extension cords. I need my extension cords. So you're just doing the pack, right? You're not doing the 10 at all. Yeah, just the pack. Just the pack. Don't have. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so again, my chord's ready. One thing you always need for those event photographers out there that want to be event photographers is one of these guys. This guy was to be by Bilkin. You plug this baby into one because you never know how many. Because this is, for instance, this is a busy center, hub center where everybody's in here. At one point later on, everybody will be in here, and everybody will be trying to get an outlet. So I have two outlets. Everyone has pretty much two outlets around, but I need multiple outlets because I have to power up. So I have this, and it gives me three for one. And then I have, sorry, these are the guys on the side. So this gives me a total of five outlets from one outlet. So I'm gonna plug that in right now, and then I'm going to add this extra extension to that, and let's get that in here, and then that's all set up. And what else is over here that I need? Okay, okay, and these are my drives. So this drive is I can put all my drive readers, or I should say SD card, my card readers. Oop, there we go, card readers. And so taking you kind of like through what I'm doing, my little day. I know some, not a lot of you guys are photographers that are in this way, but some of you are. And some of you kind of like want to know what I do behind the scenes. Some of you just saying, oh, Ron's an event photographer, but what exactly does he do? This is what I do. And so I'm all set. I'm almost set up here. I gotta get my power up because I don't want my computer to ever run out of power. So I always have my computers always locked in. I've got my power pack. I have to tell you though, as much as I give Apple a hard time, I have to tell you, my Apple computer has made my life easier. Because I love the way some of these things are about Apple. Not everything about Apple is great, but some things are. And I get to, it makes my life easier when I'm doing that. What else is in this bag that I need? Oh, my rug. I carry this rug everywhere I go, and I get so many compliments on it. I bought this rug. This is a mouse pad from Dubai when I was in Dubai, and it goes everywhere I go. I've had it for many years. It's like putting a rug, it's like making my space a home. And then my wonderful mouse. And I can't do my computer without my mouse. So I'm setting up now, and let me cancel that out. And I can probably see myself now. I'm going to turn the sound off. But anytime, if you have any questions, make sure you ask them because you may not ever get this moment again. This is the first, obviously the film festival is one of my biggest projects. I mean, it's one of the only projects I do for a whole week. I don't do too many projects like that. So most of my projects are day projects. I go in, I leave from home, I grab my equipment, and I'm there. This is a week project. And you notice I have to set up every morning. Every morning I have to set up my workstation. This whole area is my workstation. Oh, did I show y'all this? Where my fans at? I'm sorry. Let me get it back. There we. Oh, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Okay, here we go. Look at this. I got my fan. I got my fan. I got my fan. Hello. Got this from the Jennifer Hudson show. Where those fans at? Okay, here we go. Here we go. You hold it, and then you look at that. I love that sound. I love that sound. Thank you, Jennifer Hudson Show. So that's my toy over there in the corner. And I think I got, okay, so that's all set. That is all set. This bag is done. You also got to have your business cards everywhere you go, because you never know who's going to ask you for business. Then I go into this bag. I'm gonna put this on the floor. And here we go. So I have a big under roller. And my roller, oh, did I see someone have a question here? Y'all laughing at my fan. Janet says, this gear section is fascinating, even for the non-event photographer. See some items I should consider. That's right. That's right. So I have a roller here. Oh, okay. So they are Operation O is tomorrow. MO is tomorrow. I can't say her name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. MO tomorrow. So this is my second day. Second day. So you see, I have this is my primary camera. This is my secondary camera. This is how I get my zoom shots. This is how I get my zoom shots. So here we go. Put that in there like that. And that's with this big lens. This is a big lens that I attach to this body, right? Ba, ba, ba. Okay. And then this is now my lens for zoom shots. Okay. The film has started. Yes. There was a line out today. There was a line waiting. That's good. The shorts that are in this block are very popular. Oh, really? Yeah. Laundry has been winning awards. Mm-hmm. Soup is um really a big one. I'm not sure about the other ones, but yeah, this block has some really good stuff. See? So this is the big camera. This is the big one. This one gets all of the beautiful portrait shots of the people on the stage. I love this lens. Anyways, this is the big daddy of cameras. That's my big daddy camera. Put that on the floor. I try to always keep my cameras on the floor so that way they can't fall to the floor. And then obviously you have here my flash, and I always make sure I have a fresh battery. I have a battery inside this jacket that in case this one runs out, but I am fully charged. I am ready to go. This gets attached to my primary lens, my primary camera. I attach it, and then that's my flash. So, and then I give it a little test. Here we are. We're gonna give it a little test. Oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Let's see what's happening here. Let me turn this on and off. Okay. What's going on? What's going on here? Got a little trouble in paradise. Okay. Oh, ding dong. You got to remove the cap. So here we go. There we go. There she is. You see that? She had to focus on something. She was like, you want me to work, but I can't focus. I can't focus. What's going on? Go be great, she says Chris R. What's up, Rashawn? What's up, Bryson? What's up? Yes, Kelly A. Yes, says I'll say I'm weak. I'm weak. I know, right? Real fans. I love that song. That's my favorite song. That has to be my song, my anthem of 2025. And what else is in the bed? Okay, so obviously my flash needs a battery. So this is my little flash power source. and Bernard is already in the tent probably, so I don't really have to run to that because he and I are doing a lot of things together, and he knows I'm hanging out with you all. So, and I'm in the pack. I'm in the pack, and they don't really need me till the end. Oh, you know Emma over there? She's from North Kakalaki. For all the North Carolina, there's people here from all over the country, which is fascinating to me. There are people here from Detroit. There are people here from North Carolina. There are some. I think there's some people are here from Massachusetts. There are people here from New York. People here from Connecticut. And those are just a few that are here on staff that are working for the film festival. A whole lot of people bring this all together. You know, we say it takes a village, it takes community. And you know what we believe in? We believe in community. So there we are, y'all. Okay, it's almost time for me to leave you. But, and usually on a Thursday, we focus on accounts that inspire us, encourage, and inform. But I gave you a lot of information this morning. Um, yeah, last night was amazing. So my hat goes off to Ayanna, Pressley, and Al Sharpton, and our wonderful, wonderful um, Crockett, Miss Crockett. Okay, so I think that's it. Any questions? I'm not going to go through the advertisements or marketing, but you know how we roll. And so have a great day, guys. Enjoy. Oh, I won't see you. I might be on tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday, and we are here. So it is a special for tomorrow. So I will be on tomorrow. And I don't know. Did I set that up in the computer? Let's see if that's on YouTube for tomorrow. Let me see. If not, I'm gonna have to set that up today. Let me go to the YouTube channel where you guys are at. Gotta connect my Wi-Fi. Oh, there's a whole lot going on in the breaking news today, but we won't go there. No news today. Um, okay, here we go. Now we're logged in. Let's go to the videotape. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. My computer always does this, but okay. I don't know why it automatically goes to Iceland. Maybe because I love Iceland so much. It just thinks I want to have Iceland music, Iceland waterfalls. Okay, so let's see what's on the videotape for tomorrow and see if I am on here. If not, I'll set it up and do the same thing because tomorrow's going to be a great day. And I can tell you tomorrow, I can't get, like I said, I can't be specific of what I don't. Is is MO been advertised to? She is advertised? Okay, so Michelle Obama will be here tomorrow. And so it's going to be great. So Michelle Obama will be here tomorrow. And I am so excited. I cannot wait to see her. I'm sure there's going to be restrictions and all kinds of bylaws. Maybe we have to sign something. I have no idea. But I hope Barack is with her. I hope he comes too. I hope I get a chance to photograph these two people. These are two people that I think every black photographer would wish they could do, and and I think that would be good. So tomorrow is going to be over. Let me get my. Did I? So like I said, tomorrow. Let me just give you what you can look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, the last day of the event, and we have a bunch of shorts that are going on. And the biggest event tomorrow, there's HBO's Seen and Heard. And um, there's also um, IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson. Okay, so that's in the bulletin. So you're not getting any secret information. That's right there in the bulletin for you. Okay, so that is announced in there for you. Well, also there's a movie tomorrow for um uh honoring the heroes of Hurricane Katrina. What's up, buddy?
Question.
Yes.
Well, just an FYI, Michelle, tomorrow night, I was told nobody goes in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
She, no, not even the staff, no guests, no one, just her and her brother.
Okay.
And going room is off limits. Secret Service is going to be in the lobby and monitoring.
Okay.
So I think I don't know if
Will they gonna have an audience? Will they
No.
have no audience? Oh. Oh.
No audience.
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't want anyone to secretly film the podcast or whatever.
Gotcha.
Or have access.
Okay. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, y'all. We'll see. We will see. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers. But yeah, so this is what's happening. So we got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. I don't understand why she's here if she's not gonna be connecting with the people. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't make decisions. I just simply work. I just simply take photos. Okay, so I'm ready for my day. I am ready. So I'm gonna start editing photos. That's what I'm gonna do today. Cause they don't need me until really like I don't really start until later. I'm gonna roam around and get some footage. Okay. Guys, thank you for joining me. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. So, guys, thank you for being such committed people here. Janet says, this is much more enriching than breaking news. Thank you. Thank you. Janet says, they're probably filming another section of IMO. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. And Rashawn says, have an amazing weekend, everyone. Be great. Go be great. Yes, thank you, dear. Okay, so guys, I'm out of here. I will see you. I will see you tomorrow. And have a great Friday. And if I don't see you until Monday, I will see you when I see you. Okay, guys. Love you all. Have a good day. Bye bye. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again. Until I see you next time.